The unconditional love of God towards His people. He says, there was a father who loves his son so much, his two sons so much. One of the sons went away from his father because he wanted to live his own lifestyle. And therefore he took everything that he got from, as a share from his father, and he went away. And spilled away all that which he got. He comes to a point where he had to dine, make flesh and blood with the pigs. He had to share fellowship with the pigs. Had it not been for the love of God, we will not be sitting here today. Amen? Had it not been for that unconditional love of God, we would never be the way we are and be proud of what we have achieved in life. It's all because of that unconditional love of God. It's not that we have achieved ourselves. We have not even achieved an inch, my friends. All that we have achieved is because of the grace of God and God's love towards us. One thing that strikes my mind when I read this entire parable is there's only one thing. When his son decides to go back home, he says, enough is enough. I'm tired of eating this pig's food. It's time for me to go back home and remain as a servant in my father's place. Even if he gives me the lowest position in the house, at least I'll have something to eat instead of this. And so he decided to go to his father. One thing that strikes my mind when I read this parable is this line which says, the father ran towards him. Is it? The father ran towards him. When the son went back home that day, he stares at his father at a distance. Because his father will always wait for his son to come back home. That's unconditional love, my friends. You see, unconditional love will not look at your and my mistake. Amen? Unconditional love will not hold on to something that we have done wrong towards them. Unconditional love will always expect the good from us. Unconditional love, the father was that he went to the rooftop every evening and wait for his son to come back. All those years that his son have been away, he has never missed to go to the rooftop and wait for his son to come back home. He looks from a distance and waited for his son to come because he knew someday his son will return. That's unconditional love.